Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Spectrobes Origins, episode 31, part 2. We're back here for part 2 of episode 31, just to show you the last bit of Spectrobes that we need to finish for the rest of the game. So we have ready for you all of them. In fact, the reason we broke this episode into 2 parts is because we realized that some of them are actually kind of hard to find. And so Koma Inu kind of was a butt face to find, even though he's only located in the ancient village. You can get him in Ancient Village or Balmud. Well, you almost got rid of him.
Yeah,
I just might have punched you in the face.
The game almost hit this acted as if I hit discard.
Yeah, I would have punched you in the face right there. Not even gonna lie. Anyway, so
well,
we're gonna
it wouldn't have been my fault. That would have been the game being a butt again.
Yeah, we're gonna excavate him here for you, just so you can see one last excavation, one last time. And so hopefully Homerman doesn't derp much, but luckily for us, all we need is a level C or higher, because with C or higher, we'll get plus over level 30, which is what we'll be needing to get Koma Inu to become full evolved form. And I'm pretty sure we could have used the Koma Inu we had if we got him up to level 30, but we also need to excavate him.
He's like level 11, so no.
That, and plus we have to have him excavated at some time so we can have the rest of the fossils excavated, which is actually an important thing, because that if we finish all the database Spectrobes, then we get what we call, was it golden Koma Inu?
It's either gold or silver Koma Inu.
I can't remember which one it is.
I believe silver for completing all of, I think it's silver for excavating all of the Spectrobes, and a gold for evolving them all. The other possibility is it's silver for getting all the Spectrobes.
Good enough.
And then gold for completing the database.
Yeah. All I know is that there's several different versions of Koma Inu. There's a silver one, there's a gold one, and then they have a jumpsuit Koma Inu, and then
pirate flag Koma Inu or something like that.
And then do they have one more?
I think there was a ragdoll version of him as well.
Yeah. All I know is that Koma Inu, like I've said in the past, very popular Spectrobe, just because he's been the mascot for the whole series, really. He was the first one he got. Kind of like how Ash's Pikachu is so well known for Pokemon, even though in the original Pokemon game, Pikachu wasn't even featured that much. He was just some random Pokemon you could get within the Viridian Forest.
And interestingly enough, originally it was supposed to be Clefairy, except for some reason they figured that Pikachu would appeal to female viewers more.
Than Clefairy?
Yeah, I know. That's the stupid part. It's like, what part of Clefairy versus Pikachu equals Pikachu would appeal more to females?
Well, I don't know. In any case, back to Spectrobes. So we're going to show you Koma Inu and his evolutions. We would do them with all the other Spectrobes we have to evolve, but we kind of have 6 and Koma Inu. So since the incubator only holds 6, then what are you going to do? Anyways.
But you know, it's funny, I just realized, this is supposedly supposed to have been lucky number, these 7, is supposed to be lucky number 7 for the ones that were excavating. What? Guess what? 7 wasn't so lucky. It took forever to find 2 of them.
Yeah, for some reason, even though, like I was telling you earlier, it was very hard to find some of these guys, Koma Inu being one of them. You can find them in the Ancient Village. It just takes a while. You can also find them in Balmud, but that's highly unlikely.
Either way, it's unlikely.
Yeah, the other guy is that it was actually, was it Torgor?
Torga, which is funny since that's the first Spectrobe you excavate in the game. So it's like
he was the very first one we got. However, we went throughout Witera several times over. It took us an hour at least. I'm talking at least, maybe 2 hours, just to find Torga, going back and out, restarting the game just to get the world to reset. Anyways, here's Koma Inu's final evolution. He's
bonus ability, battle up,
which is actually kind of nice. I'm not
really sure what that does, but it sounds nice.
If you notice, he actually looks a lot like the guy in the brown right there. He is alright with fighting.
He's a pitbull. Well, we never actually tried him. We just
we did.
We just ended up deeming him so butt ugly that he didn't deserve a chance.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's necessarily true.
But I kind of regret that, because he does look pretty cool, and I actually kind of enjoy Koma Inu. Whether you guys consider him ugly or not, I kind of like him.
I've kind of always had a prejudice against Koma Inu, just because I thought he was stupid. And plus, I thought they were trying to make him out to be a big deal. Turns out he kind of was a big deal. It turned out he was
The very first Spectrum.
Big shizzle. Big, I don't know what to call it. Something about being big and important. Anyways.
Speaking of Torga, let's evolve him first since he was the first excavated guy we did.
So here's Torga. His evolution.
He's a car.
Bigger car. And so that's why I was saying car before. He's actually kind of sweet.
It's a scorpion car,
Scorpion car, which is not what you would expect from his evolution. I mean, from his prior evolution, because his prior guy, Child Form, is kind of like a blocky little car. You would think it'd become something more like a race car. This is more like a Viper or something like that. This, however, does make sense.
I don't understand this. Well, like, he looks like a monster truck thingy.
I don't know. Car. I think he's more like a big old truck.
He's just like a big bull. I guess kind of like the idea is that, you know, the bucking bull kind of
all I know is that his final evolution makes a lot more sense to be evolved from the first evolution. However, the mid evolution doesn't make sense, but it's cooler than either one. So,
anyways, now for the sheep.
Yeah, sheep. Actually, a fan favorite. People wanted me to use the sheep in the beginning of the game a lot. They commented a lot. They're like, this guy's really good. Why don't you swap him out with the thunder type you have right now? I'm like, well, we would do that, except currently we don't have very strong Spectrobes, so we're using him as an Axe type. So it worked out pretty well for us, but the sheep is very good, and his final evolution is pretty good as well. I mean, you can even see
when I look at his antlers, I always think that those horns. When I look at him from the side, he always looks like he's got mushrooms coming out of his head instead of horns.
Yeah, I think it's leaves personally. In any case, on to Ryza.
Yeah, so with the Sky guy, earlier in the game, I'd say that the Thunder guy is a lot better just because that he's an axe and you can...
Good for bosses.
And
There's a lot of shield type bosses earlier on in the game.
And shield type monsters. Though the Sky guy might be, I guess, more preferable at this point just because of the fact that slow is really bad for you.
Yeah, slow is kind of bad. We're considering taking out the guy that we've been using. However, we've sold ourselves to him. He is awesome, and plus, you know, with the Leviathan, we just don't need him at this point. Ryza, self-explanatory. Look at those dang wings, metallic, and all that stuff.
Awesome looking. Yeah. It just sucks that his combos stink so badly.
Yeah, I never really liked Ryza. He's always been a fan favorite though, just because people think he's strong, and he's
the crab,
mediocre strong. But I wouldn't say he's one of the best ones. But he did do an alright job. I just didn't sell myself to him like a lot of people did. Anyways, crab guy evolves. Isn't his evolution? Is he a
walk like crap?
Actually, range type?
Slightly like people. So. What
is he? Range type? I forget.
Don't.
What the?
Oh, he's a. Oh, right.
What?
Yeah. You see, you kind of failed to fully get him to level 30.
Well, he is level 30.
No, he's 27. Anyways, but
what the?
Let's go look at this guy.
Dang it!
I'll deal with that. We'll deal with that later.
We'll clip it in, whatever the case is. Anyway, so there's this guy. And so I'm kind of lost track from the last thing. Anyways, and so this guy, he's pretty cool for a second evolution. Then his third evolution,
centaur guy we got
is sweet.
We got him from the card input system actually.
He's not all that great of a fighter. He's slowish,
but he looks
not great 2 combos. But I don't know. Yeah, not much to say on him. He's just all right.
Here's the little turtle guy we got from.
Yeah, we were talking about him in the last part of the episode, and we did use him a lot in the beginning of the series. He has a nice little spin around attack. In the end, he just isn't fast enough to make the cut. Plus, his evolution loses his spin ability, which was the only reason why we were keeping him in the first place.
Yep.
Although the original reason why we kept him is because, like I said, turtle. I love turtles, always have.
Turtle.
Now I'm a little bit more realistic than I used to. Turtles are called slow for a reason. Anyways, his evolution does have the spin ability. It's just not as good.
It's not as big.
Yeah. Well, whatever the case, we hope you've enjoyed the Spectrals we've shown you so far. We'll clip right back to the final evolution for that guy real quick. So we will be here back right in 1 second. Alright, so I had put him at level 30, but it turns out I accidentally goofed and didn't save after. Yeah, in the words of Hellsing, you done goofed. I didn't save after.
At least in the words of Team 4 Stars version of Hellsing.
The abridged version, at least. Anyways, but yeah, done goofed. Anyways, but we have him at level 30 now, fixed the problem, and his evolution is this one, Scorpion. Sweet. Why a crab would go to a scorpion actually does make a lot of sense.
It's not really a scorpion.
Yeah,
though.
It should have 6 legs, but I mean,
it's not a scorpion. It's just a crab with the weird dragon
shell. I think it's like a scorpion and crab mix now. I like the idea of a scorpion. I mean, there's a lot of things. Whatever the case.
All I know is that
this
was one of the special code.
Get a special color.
Yeah, the special code guys. So technically, you only had to evolve them once.
Yeah.
But you guys want to see us evolve them.
Want to see all the different ones. Anyways, but that has been the rest of the Spectrobes we have to do. So that means our database, check the database, should be all done.
Yep.
So my only question is, what do we do now to go to Gold Komainu?
I can't remember. Well, I'm gonna go check the database. That's all I know.
Anyways,
simple as that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that it just gets put into the
Yeah, that's what I would assume. In any case, so yeah, database. We finished
one.
Wrong one. Yeah.
That database is the one I'm looking for.
Yeah. Anyways, so that was the last of them. Like I was saying, as you can see, we have all the Spectrobes. We've shown you all of them at one point or another. So
we hope we probably may have missed some of them.
Yeah.
So
it's been very spread out, to say the least. Just at the beginning of the game, but we finished it up for you guys today. That Komainu, ours now. Yeah, but if you evolve it, unfortunately, they lose their special color. Kind of lame. I mean, I would rather fight with a gold evolved form than have a gold Komainu for, like, looking stuff. Anyways, that's been the rest of the Spectrobes, guys. We're going to have Jado up next for next episode. Gonna see how that goes. In the past, he's kind of kicked our tail in all the way from here to France. Unless we live in France.
With the Uberized Leviathan?
It may not be such a bad thing. That's why we'll find out. In any case, been J-Ron.
Been Homerman76, and I'm not seeing Komainu anywhere, so we'll figure this out.
We'll see you guys later.